Yes, I know, not very aesthetic. I force of habit just to absolutely obliterate my eggs and I smash them up. I should have done it as one layer. First time having sourdough, so I'm gonna do first time with the eggs in the McDonald's hash brown, so cheers. I see what all the fuss is about, it's so fluffy. Oh, I also see why people put a lot of butter on, but I'm being careful because I want to use the macros and calories for everything else, and then a bit of jam on there for the other side of the section, sweet tooth and all. Right, cheers. Pardon the pun, but that's my jam. I've lost the plot, mate. Prep brain. I will catch you in a bit. I'm going to train, but we actually weighed in an all-time low today. What's a joke? Right, see you in a sec. Right, and then the final bit, one of the samples from the show day, peanut assorted caramel protein bar. You've got to get your protein in, bro. Right, I'll catch you in the gym for, it's a full upper day today. Jodie's me, we're gonna throw it down. Go show. Right, and now for the taste test of the caramel biscuit Weet-Bix. Meal 2. I've got a couple of dry ones. Oh, very good. Right, leave a nice little montage on the screen. We dried out again. Oh, even better with the ESN cereal milk as well. Oh, what a combo. Yeah, dried out for the session. Pump session was really good. Just moved some blood around. 3 sets of 10 to 12 on everything. Full upper body. Great session. You can tell that the little bit of that water retention on the physique from obviously all the food and the food volume just completely dropped off the body. So I'm going to enjoy myself today. Again, just not be a dick about it. So I still want to not have to spend three of the 4 weeks trying to get back to where I am, you know. Because once you're back in that, you can just play around with the look and we can really nail this final run into the first season. I'm so buzzing with how we were yesterday. I'll do a full recap. Obviously, you've seen a brief recap at the end of the show day vlog, and I'll do a full recap probably tomorrow once all is said and done and we're back in a normal routine. Before these go soggy, I'm gonna get them down me and I'll catch you a bit later on. Right, so we weighed in at 90.7 kilos, so show day morning weight. Very, very happy with this. The water obviously resettled, rebalanced, and brought us back to show day weight, which meant yesterday's day out was actually a good one, and we didn't rebound too hard. I'll show you a picture on the screen of the burger that we had. It was absolutely insane. What a choice, and what an evening as well. I had a great time. Thinking it was going to be thinking it was going to mark the start of getting back on plan. Gave Brad the update this morning. He said have another day off, which fair enough is like I'm basically a show day again with more than 3.5 weeks left to go. So rebalance, have another day today. What I'm planning on doing is having the same macros as my carb up day 3, but just dropping a few of the fats out, or dropping all the fats out and dropping some of the carbs to replace with some snacks. And that's how we're doing it. This morning I had a protein drink, which is like 25 grams of whey isolate in a carbonated drink formula, and it's insane. On the screen, by the way, you'll be seeing a compilation of leg day with Jodie. What a session. Just like a nice pump style one, no knee sleeves, no failure, just high volume and just high brutality, low slower tempo style training. 3x12s on pretty much everything. But yeah, had that. 75 grams of cream rice to make 60 grams of carbs, 2 sourdough crumpets to make another 55 grams of carbs, no, it's 51, and then 2 whole eggs and the smidge of all smidges of butter across the crumpets, because I've never had butter crumpets before. So I did that and it just made the whole world of difference. That's for the added fats, of course. And that was the meal. Pre-workout meal, I just had chicken and rice because I had a couple of biscuits, and then gonna go home, have some more whey and cereal, have another couple of biscuits, and my final 2 meals will be the ones I'm planning, the chicken and rice meal, and then my whey, cream and rice and almond butter meal to finish the day before checking in tomorrow with Brad. And that is going to be all she wrote. Pump shots will finalise the video and the clip for this bit. Yeah, just a very lovely few days, really. Great show, one of the best days ever. Made extra special by spending some good time and eating some good food, then yesterday was just really amazing, honestly. Too much excitement, it just knackered me out, and I can just find myself like falling asleep, like just mid conversation. But more of a chill one today, back to the graft, and then we really kick down and put our foot on the gas as of tomorrow. So we'll depend on how we land. So let's get back to it. Right, gonna keep this nice and brief. We weighed in at 91.1 kilos this morning, so that's 0.4 up from my show day morning over a 3-day untracked. So super buzzing with that. The check-in photos are on the screen for you to see. I'm keeping this intro nice and brief because we have got a taste test for the pre-workout, and then I'm gonna go in and train push. I'm running a little bit late, so making sure to put you down here, not top you over, and get this done so I can go out and smash a big old chest session. Well, I say chest session, push session, but mostly chest. 2 sets while I grab some water. Okay, we're back. Gonna put my intro workout in now. But yeah, Brad's super happy with how things are looking. Obviously, less than half a kilo up from stage weight. Bear in mind, we had a nice old pizza to finish the 3rd day of untracked eating after I left you. But yeah, back today, updated high day, which is a 460 carb. 2 days of that, 1 day of 200, and then another day of the 460 before we check in on Sunday, making 3 weeks out. Here is the proven ultimate skim free, so it's the HR Labs one. I'm gonna do a serving of this. Obviously I didn't want to take this pre-contest because last thing you want to do is try something new before a show. Obviously we've got 3.5 weeks to get over it if it does ruin me today, but I'm sure it'll be good. HR Labs are good, and then obviously cola flavours is going to taste beautiful. And then we've got a new pre. I wanted to try the Alpha Line Supreme Superhuman, or Superhuman Supreme, I imagine it is. Boom, that is open. What is a scoop is 17, so I'll do 15 grams, a little bit less because I've had a monster this morning to get through my morning work block. Here we go. Right, 15 grams going in. Cherry popper flavour. Oh, it's definitely popped something in my nose. That it's savage. Right, in she goes. Hit the scoop, savage. Still tracking water, so just have to check what's that, 350. Give her a shake. Do the taste test and I'll drink the rest on the way. Right, bottoms up, cherry cola. Because the pump was cola. Tastes unreal. It just tastes unreal. Right, enough of that. Get in, for push, and I'll catch you on the other side. That's right, ding, you heard it. Cream of rice here, 100 grams of cream of rice, 40 grams of whey and 25 almond butter. Unreal custard cream section, custard cream whey, custard cream of rice, almond butter, 100 blueberries gone down the hatch. And on the screen you'll be seeing a compilation of clips from today's push session, but you'll be seeing all the chest clips anyway. Aside from that, I did some lateral raises, tricep extensions, easy bar and overhead with the cuff. Great session. Felt super strong going into the session as well, so those 3 days of relaxed eating, put the pizza pump to good use, and the pizza pump sure looked good because on the screen also you'll be seeing the full round of posing. I'll put it in a photo form for the full round of mandatories. Looking tight, looking lean, a little bit watery through maybe the midsection, but definitely through the lower back and glutes as well, which again, just that sodium overload and the little spill, we'll call it, from the pizza the night before, which brought me up to 400 grams above stage weight, or the weight show that morning, should I say. I'm really happy with the session, really happy with how the physique is looking at 3.5 weeks out, 25 days out. Heading to tomorrow for another high day with 450 carbs. It'd be interesting to see how my body responds in terms of weight. Moving into that, because of course, gone from the untracked day as well as having definitely more than that. See how my body responds after 2 of those. Then the medium and the high day Saturday going into Sunday's check-in with the 3 weeks out mark, which you'll obviously be seeing in next week's vlog. So what I'm gonna do is get this down me. The pre-workout was savage, felt great. The pump was even better, as you can see from the pump itself. Well, but was that the pizza? I guess we'll never know, but what I do know is I'll catch you in the morning for a big back or pull session. So see you there. Right, I was meant to show you my meal form, but as soon as I sat down, I wolfed it down. The usual stuff, minced rice, asparagus and nuts. So we weighed in at 90.2, a good 900 gram drop from yesterday's 91.1 after all the few days of untracked eating. First day back on plan, we lose nearly a kilo. So we're closing back in on that prep low.
I'd imagine we don't want to go below 90. On the screen, you'll be seeing a montage on back and some post-workout visuals. I actually was getting ready and someone took me through a round of posing just to see what it looked like, and they gave me some tweaks. So shout out for that. Tweaks on my back shots. You can also see my side chest. I'm lifting my chest up a bit more, making myself bigger in the top line, which creates a good amount of symmetry with my bottom line being a stronger body part and a thicker body part for me. And the back shot, lose a little bit in my glutes, but also brings out a lot more detail in my back, and the trade-off I feel might be more beneficial in the long run. We'll see how my glutes come in as we get leaner again. Excuse me, but that'll be the main deciding factor of that. Regardless, we ran the high day again today, as usual. We'll see how we land tomorrow. And based on that, we create a game plan, because tomorrow is meant to be the medium day. So if we have a repeat and I lose again, then we will probably forego the medium day and maybe even forego the high day for something else, or a bit more food. So we'll see how that goes. But it's just about looking back in now after the few days of undried eating. I don't need to lock in terms of the food. I'm happy to get back on plan. I've got bigger dreams than a few cookies, which I could just have in a few weeks anyway. And I really want to do well in this next show. But locking in is going to be the mental battle and experiencing what a 4-week show gap is going to be like, because I know how hard a 3-week gap is. I did a 3-week for my first season, and that was the hardest part of the entire prep, was the between shows. This time I had a 3-week, then a 2-week. The 3-week again was absolutely horrible, because I didn't get too far away from show day weight after my post show, and then you just have like a dead air week, because week 2 you start getting yourself ready and putting down into the peak week depletion and the feed. So when I did between the London and the British, this past show, it was just about putting down and filling back up again, business as usual. Whereas that extra week is just a dead week, because you have to either hold the look, fill up and then pull down, and fill up and pull down like a yo-yo, which is just hard for you mentally and physically, if I'm honest. But it's part and parcel of the game. It's why we love it. It's why we dig deep, and it's the fulfillment of the achievement on the back end. But we will see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Talking and seeing how it goes, I will catch back up with you tomorrow, because I can't wait. I can't wait to see what we do. Because I am excited to see, because we dropped nearly a kilo on this diet, so we're probably going to drop again, and you'll be there to see it in the morning. So I'll catch you for it. Right. I've just done some posing rounds, dried out a little bit. Now time for meal 3, which is going to be 100 grams of Weetabix with 40 grams of whey. We weighed in at an all-time low, or prep low, 89.8 kilos. You'll be seeing the checking photos on the screen. So the medium day that was meant to be today, banned from training, banned from really doing any steps. So I've just done some posing rounds for my cardio, And the medium days we moved to the high day, which was the 500 gram of carb high day, but also just have a bit more lax and go, swap 1 meal for an off plan. So we're off to 5, guys. You know how the off plans go. But before that, I've swapped my cream of rice for cereal, because Brad said I could. And you know what that means. Getting through these caramelized crispy minis. Also this morning, breakfast of champions with my first meal, which was 200 grams of 5% fat beef mince, 100 grams of cream of rice, 3 whole eggs, and some cookies in the microwave. Oh, they were a delight, absolutely amazing. But what I'm going to do now is whip this up quickly, and I'll catch you for the taste test. Right, so we've got this on the screen, some vanilla whey that I got a sample of at the British finals. Talking of finals, I have just signed up for the world, so I'm registered and ready to go. We are officially 23 days out today. I've got a spoon, so BRB. We've got a big spoon because it's a big chow down. Right, get this down me. Like I said, I'm gonna eat this. I'll do a couple of steps, and then come back in. A little bit more work before I head over to 5, guys. You already know the drill, what we're gonna go for. Aim is just to really let the body reset. No training today. Get hold of my metabolism so we can cruise into this final show and bring the best yet. Tan hands, improving, but as it gets better, it looks worse. So I'll catch you all tomorrow, see what we're looking like, ready for a Saturday session, and you know what it is. It's gonna be push. Well, it's gonna be a chest day. Right, moment of truth, here we go. You already know the deal by now. Bacon cheese, hot dog, medium fries, plenty of drinks. I'm riding solo today, so the fries are straight up Cajun, no Cajun sauce, no seasoning, salt straight. straight up made Cajun style. Here we go. Unravel the goods. Get a stack of the phone. Now for the fun stuff. Skins are up. First bite going in. Good one. Yeah. Get this in the burger right this second. Couple of chips. What I'll do is I'll crush them, put them in the bun. Now that is a tower. Give it a squeeze, bottoms up, let's go. Alright. No time to lose. Get it down me. Chin upside. Right, and we're back for the final meal of the day. You can hear the screeching because I've got almond butter, I've got cream of rice, which is a mixture of the rich chocolate brownie complete strength and then the peanut salted caramel AGF protein powder. 25 grams of almond butter to go into this final meal to wrap up the refeed. The Five Guys and High Day refeed that being. Pour that in. That's 25 grams. I managed to do it in two here. Just put it into the holes. I've made little holes in the cream rice to put this into, but the Five Guys, unreal. Check-ins off to a great start. For the check-ins weekend, obviously I do a big bunch of them on Friday. That is actually going to wrap up the video. As I say, catch you tomorrow, but you have to see for the 3 weeks out vlog how the damage has been done. But what I'll do is I'll mix it in the holes here, put it in the microwave for a bit longer, and then chow down. Have a bath, and then it'll be time to check in for 22 days out. So I will catch you for that in next week's vlog. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you don't miss when I load. Here we go. Let's see how the refeed does me. I can't wait to eat this. I love our Five Guys, but cream rice is life. Right, see you in the next one.